Hey, you want to do me a favor? Can you give me another one of those?
No.
Oh, come on.
Taylor's trying to get Dr. Pepper sponsorship here, Allison.
Right.
You
Hey,
just go right onto YouTube. Hey!
how about a delicious Dr. Pepper?
It's just a prank, bro.
Okay. Wow, that was scary.
Mr. Black.
All right. Thanks, kiddo. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, I
Cool.
love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, I love you. Now get
love
lost.
you. Get the
Thanks
hell
for
out.
the webcam. Thanks for the Dr. Pepper. Now piss off.
Piss off, would ya?
I don't need anything from you anymore.
I love you.
All right.
All right,
I'm good
shall
to go.
we?
Yes.
Welcome, everybody, to the Cinematic Inquisition. My name is Tyler Hoskin. Joining me in studio is Chris Trate.
I'm sick as shit, but I'm here.
Whoa.
Oh, you're sick as shit.
I thought
Yeah.
you were sick of shit.
I heard
No,
I'm
no,
sick
I'm
of
sick.
shit.
I'm sore. I started a workout routine. My whole body's sore.
Workout routine. That sounds.
Work-
I'm trying to get
What
in
is-
shape. I gotta lose the donut here.
Oh, you
donut.
want to talk
What do you
about donut?
I like
Donut belly.
the keg is great.
I have a
I don't
spare
wanna get
tire.
to the keg. I gotta get rid of the donut right
Who
now.
needs a six-pack when you got a keg around the belly?
Yeah.
No?
keg stands?
And you're
How
drinking water. That's
Yeah.
you need to be drinking delicious Dr. Pepper
Pepper or Rolling Rock.
or Rolling Rock. Actually,
I know, just-
Rolling Rock is delicious.
It is. Also joining us is the third voice of this podcast is
Yes.
Chris Taylor in Studio B.
What is up?
And we are being streamed live to YouTube right now.
Hey Tyler,
Hey, Chris.
I heard that if you go to cinematicinquisition.com/YouTube, you will see all of our YouTube videos for this podcast.
That is correct.
Oh my god.
That is so correct. How did you know?
I read about it somewhere on the internet.
Nice. And if
Yeah.
it's on the internet, it has to be fact.
I
right?
found a link. I can send you a link if you need proof.
I might need a link.
That's such an old
But,
joke.
I don't
It is-
want any part of this charade.
And the joke has been going on for a very long time. Anyway, if you would like to watch us live on any of our podcasts, you need to go to youtube.com/ravelpress, and you'll see the live stream right there.
Look at our
Otherwise,
pretty
you can
faces.
Go to cinematicinquisition.com/YouTube, and it'll go straight to the Cinematic Inquisition playlist on the Ravel Press channel. Now that we've plugged ourselves crazily, we
way
are
to do
going to head to our newly renamed
It's the first episode.
first episode
Wow.
of the new name.
Very exciting.
We're scrapping hashtag win the belt. It is gone.
Gone.
It served us well.
It served
for
us well.
Many years.
But nobody knew what the hell we were
No.
talking about.
Like, these
So-
guys are fucking crazy. What
Win
belt?
What? They're not wrestling.
They're not.
What's going on? I don't get it. Instead, we have changed it to a very, very simple box office challenge.
And it really just explains exactly what we're doing in 3 simple words.
And
Wish we had a theme song for it.
I believe as Chris Trache threw in our little chat, is bok bok. So I think
Yeah.
just having a chicken just cluck a few times would
Would
just
be fantastic.
would just be amazing.
That is
So,
actually pretty good.
I will attempt to get some
chicken noises.
the chicken dance or something for next time.
Ooh.
You know, if we
Anyway.
could get chickens doing the Jeopardy theme song, now that would be something else.
That would be, you know what? Okay, I will do some hunting. just because you asked for that, I will do some hunting. So box office challenge. We will throw up our guesses and all that jazz with the hashtag box office challenge. And if you would like to guess along with us, use the hashtag box office challenge. And yeah. Anyway, moving on. Our guesses from last week.
Yeah, let's just not talk about those.
Okay.
They weren't terrible.
They
were
weren't
just-
terrible. Well, mine was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Mine was 65. mil.
Oh yes, I forgot.
Taylor was 44, and Trots, you were at 45. And all for the Kung Fu Pandas. All for the Kung Fu Pandas. Now, if we are to go to the actual box office numbers for the last weekend, in opening this weekend was 50 Shades of Black, if you remember.
I saw the trailer. I did watch it.
It hit number 10.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Ha
$5.9 million.
It did.
How much did-
Wow.
Like, how much did that movie take to make? Like 30 cents.
I don't see a budget here on the box office mojo.
Wow.
There wasn't one. It was just him spending his own money.
It was free. According to Wikipedia, $5 million. So it's made its money.
So it's made its money. Yeah,
There you go.
So somewhat of a success.
So 50 Shades of Black Part 2 coming soon.
50 Shades of Blacker.
50 Shades.
I'm calling it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's. I mean, I can't argue with that. That's not.
it's
It's
not
perfect.
a good.
Just because of how stupid that
Not
actually
a good title.
Yeah.
Moving on to the top 5. Number 5, Ride Along 2.
Still sticking around, eh?
Still sticking around. It made $8.4 million this weekend, bringing its total gross to $70.8 million.
I would never have predicted that it would have made that much money.
I know. Freaking nuts.
That's really good. That's gonna be good for them.
Absolutely. Great. Great. Good job. Well done. Number 4, The Finest Hours, came in with $10.2 million. That opened this weekend as well.
Which was the finest hours again? What was that one?
The Finest Hours was
The boat one.
the,
Chris
the
Pine.
shipwreck.
Oh, with Chris Pine.
with Chris
and-
Pine.
yeah. I
That's
thought it
one.
would have done a little bit more than that, but I have no interest in it. So
Number 3 is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It came in at $11.11 million.
still in the top 5. Jesus.
Still in the top 5.
Still
Bringing
in the
it-
top 3.
Top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, top 3 too. Yeah.
We do
Um,
the top 5, so
Well, technically,
that's why I
it's,
went with that.
technically it's still in the top 3 too. So,
Same.
it's brought its total gross domestically to $896.5 million.
Whew.
A total worldwide $1.9 billion.
1.9.
$1.984 billion.
So it'll probably hit 2, but it doesn't look like it's gonna hit Avatar.
It's not gonna hit Avatar numbers.
It might still not even hit
It might not
Titanic.
hit
Yeah, it's
Titanic
gonna
numbers.
be. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Because it needs to get another 120 million.
Yeah, which is not incredibly surprising when you talk about movies like the way Avatar was promoted and Titanic.
Well-
These are movies that kind of go to
Yeah.
for everyone. Where there's some people that just won't bother seeing Star Wars. Still a very impressive number. Though.
People are idiots.
People are idiots. I will agree with you. Absolutely. 100%.
Fuck those people.
Fuck them, man.
Look at my hat.
Fuck them in their asses.
I'm also wearing the hat.
Yes.
We gotta start alternating hat days. I think.
I think so. We gotta call ahead. Are you wearing the Star Wars hat? Because I'll wear my other Star Wars
Or I
hat.
can
If...
flip mine around so you won't see it. Oh,
Right. No, it's fine.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
It's
it's hard
cool.
to look at yourself in the Skype because it
Yeah,
reverses
everything's
it.
backwards.
So
And just a little slower. Anyways, there you go, YouTube.
number 2 is The Revenant, $12.7 million, bringing its total gross to 138.5.
I mean, for a movie that was only number 1, once? Only 1 week was it number 1.
And it wasn't its opening week either.
And right, to still make about 140 million, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
its budget was 135 million.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Harley was a little upset by those numbers, actually.
I don't blame her.
Hi. She is sitting in the chair next to me.
Is she spitting hot fire in that chair?
No, she is not.
No.
She's
Oh,
just
oh
hanging
my
out.
god, it's amazing.
Just hanging out. It's
She
her
wants to
friend.
podcast with Dad.
loves podcasting with Dad.
Dad, let me podcast. Ah!
I've got things to say.
Clearly not about The Revenant, so let's move on.
Yeah.
She's really excited about Kung Fu Panda 3,
Who isn't?
which is number 1. It hit $41.2 million.
41. Damn it.
God damn it. Why did I say 44?
You
I was
coulda-
thinking 30s too, but I just went for it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you were close. I was way the fuck off.
You were,
Way the fuck off.
you were adding 2 movies together, I think.
Yeah.
This was, 3 weeks.
I was putting the top 3 together.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So even then, I don't know. Even then, I would have been wrong. Only just though, I think.
This movie got pretty good reviews, which I was pretty impressed to see for like the third one. Usually the third one it starts to get a little ridiculous, but
I think they're gonna be done.
yeah, I don't think I think they'll quit while they're ahead.
I think they had a vision of how this was gonna go, because all 3 do tie in very nicely together. I haven't
That's cool.
seen the third one,
Okay,
but
But you've seen the
I've
first
seen
2.
I've seen the trailer and I've seen the first 2 enough that I think I know how everything wrapped up together.
Cool.
So that's fun. Anywho, enough talk about Kung Fu Panda.
yeah, this isn't the Kung Fu Panda podcast.
No, it's,
Maybe it should be. Oh,
maybe it should be. Maybe it should be.
let's not move on, please.
I just wanna. We're gonna try to give her a different treat here. Yeah, there we go. We're a winner. All right, moving on. So coming up this weekend, we've got a couple movies. One, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. The
Ooh.
movie. So we're getting a zombie movie mixed in with some Pride and Prejudice. So that'll be hilarious. Should be funny. It is a comedy.
Yeah,
So we also have another comedy called Hail Caesar. It is a Coen Brothers film.
I saw the preview for this, and I am not sold.
Yeah, I've never been a big Coen Brothers guy.
See, that's the thing. I usually like most of their work, but for some reason, this one is, I don't know, just rubbed me the wrong way. I only saw the trailer once, but I didn't laugh once.
Right.
I wasn't intrigued. I just flat out didn't seem very interested. So
Right.
I'm curious to know what other people will be thinking.
I know friend of mine's really interested. But he has terrible taste in movies. So.
Is that Wildman?
No, it's Jeremy.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeremy's all about this thing. He's like, we should go see it. You should come with me. And I'm like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, this is definitely one I will not see in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I might check it out later, like out of curiosity, but I don't know. It just doesn't. Yeah, no, not for me.
Yeah, not seeing this one in theaters. It had a production budget of $22 million.
Damn,
Really?
damn.
And they have George Clooney in it. Wow. So it all went to Clooney, I'm sure.
Well, and from what I
there's-
understand, Clooney's the one who gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
so I bet you he's barely in it.
He's going to be in like 2 scenes of the movie,
Mm,
right? So the 20 million went to him.
maybe. Well, it's Chatham Tatum is in it. Scarlett Johansson. There's some big names in there. So
Yeah.
22 is pretty impressive.
And the other one is a romantic drama.
Called The
It's called
Choice.
The Choice.
Oh.
Yes. Is this it's by the same guy who wrote The Notebook, right?
Yeah, it's another Nicholas Sparks.
Is it just me, or do all of his movies look exactly the same? Or all of the movies based on his books all look exactly the same, and none of them will ever be as good as The Notebook
No.
because
No,
they
no.
don't have Ryan Gosling in them.
Right. And I mean, like, it's very funny. Very funny. Like, if you look at all the trailer, like the posters for the movies,
They're
all
all in
look
the rain?
identical.
Are they all
Yeah,
in the rain?
Of course.
You know, they
How can
all
you be
look
in love if there's no rain? It's like that Blind Melon song.
Oh,
No rain.
no rain. No rain.
All right. So, That's what's opening this weekend. I know it's a fantastic lineup, everybody. Just super duper. So let's hit up the box office
Box
challenge.
office
I want to.
challenge.
This is going to be a really tough one.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Are you already?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, buddy. He's born ready.
I was born ready.
See, this is where the chicken Jeopardy song would kill.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Who needs a fucking MP3? I'll just do it.
Okay,
Right.
I think I'm good to go. Wait, hold on. I better.
I'm so glad we're recording this.
I would like that cutout, please.
Okay. All right.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Send.
Oh.
Oh, snap. All right.
Oh.
So, we're all going low numbers here.
Yeah.
Taylor and I are going with Kung Fu Panda. Chris is going 22.113. You really like that 113.
I like 1s and 3s, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'm going 19.342. I just mashed the numbers after the decimal point.
I'm impressed you only got 3 there.
Well, I only do...
A slight mash.
As the microphone is in my face, I don't actually see the keyboard.
Oh,
so
okay,
I just,
okay.
I look around to see the first one, so I know where the numbers are, and I just smash. Anyway, Trache is going with Pride and Prejudice, 15 million.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's Harley saying then?
I don't know. I read off the Pride and Prejudice number, and she did not enjoy that.
She's not happy. Yeah, that's.
Must-
She's like, that's a bad pick right there.
How could you let me down like that?
Yeah,
Harley?
must
How
be
could
a
you
Kung
do
Fu
that?
Panda fan over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Hello, Fred.
You know, there's animals in Pride and Prejudice too. You know, horses, very nice horses.
Maybe they're zombie horses.
Zombie
though.
horses.
I really wish.
We should take Tay to see that one.
I really wish Pride and Prejudice Zombies was like the book was, because the book was like literally like the actual story,
Right.
and then just in
Zombies.
certain scenes, zombies showed up. They'd fight them, and then they'd just go
Go back
right
to
back to what they were doing. So this one seems to be more like zombies in this time frame and going like that. But I think it would be really cool if they just did like the actual script, like the old story, and then just threw in those zombie moments. It would have been. I would have preferred that, but
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think the zombies books I've always thought were like an interesting premise,
yeah,
and like it doesn't seem like they're doing it right. I don't know.
no, it's just like the World War Z movie, right? Like,
Yeah, and now I never watched the what was that, the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I never watched that one,
I never saw
Yeah,
that either.
no.
but I know it was the same idea. Like it was the same kind of like, because it was based on a book too, right?
I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a prequel to Lincoln. That's all I know.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the case.
Daniel Day-Lewis didn't want to do the first one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
I'll
I
stick
don't,
with the Oscar one, guys.
I don't do sequels.
It would have been. It would have been awesome if he did it. It would have been friggin' hilarious. Anyway, let's move on to our topic of the week.
Yes.
And now, I asked you guys, what is going to be the best superhero movie of 2016?
So, in our opinion, or based on IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes?
Okay, so this is why I did. So I didn't put in the public. So here we'll throw that one in. So we'll go top grossing. We'll go best movie in our opinion, and which one the public is gonna like the most.
The best, like, are we going to do Metacritic?
Be honest, once the movies are done, if we were right on the our opinion one,
Okay.
just to be like, oh yeah, that was the best one. I was
Yeah.
right on that one.
Can I make a caveat? Can we do like best critics? So we do like best Metacritic score, and then we do like best IMDb score, because sometimes those are different.
Sure.
So which one the critics are going to like the most, which one the fans are going to like the most, which one we're going to like the most, and who's going to make the most money. Right?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Sorry, we're distracted by an
Har-
adorable
Harley,
dog here.
Harley agrees with you.
Okay, good.
Harley agrees with you.
Seems like a smart dog.
Okay, so let's start with which one we will enjoy the most. Now, here's the list.
Yep.
Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Captain America Civil War. X-Men Apocalypse. I threw this one in because it's kind of a comic book superhero-ish movie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Suicide Squad, Gambit, and Doctor Strange.
I have another thing to add.
Okay,
Can we throw in one more category?
sure.
Which one will be the biggest piece of dog shit? And you're not allowed to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which one will be the worst of the bunch? I want to do that as well.
Minus
The worst?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, no, because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like that's not even fair. Because we'll all just say that and be right. So I want to, actually like
So second worst.
Second
right,
worst.
second worst. Okay, sorry. So that's all I just wanted to add.
All right, so let's start
Okay,
with what do we think our favorite movie is?
okay. I'm
going to
gonna
be.
I'm gonna say right now, Civil War
Okay,
is
Civil
gonna
War.
be our favorite. Yes.
I'm a DC guy, so I'm going Batman v Superman.
What?
Uh,
Have
that
you
is
seen
just-
the fucking trailers?
That's the one I'm going to enjoy the most.
Okay. Wow.
That's what we're answering, right?
yeah, which
Well-
one do you think is going to be the best out of all of these?
That I will enjoy.
Yes,
Yeah, the Batman.
I'm going to say Doctor Strange.
See,
Whoa.
I was thinking that too. I was really close to saying Doctor Strange
I'm saying Doctor Strange.
because Benedict's in it,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
and like it's gonna be strange. That could be a
Whoa,
Guardians
is
of
it
the
gonna be
Galaxy.
it's
strange?
gonna be strange. It's gonna be Doctor Strange.
It could be. You're right. It could be Guardians of the Galaxy.
We could be looking at
That's-
this phase's Guardians of the Galaxy right here.
That's where I'm going with mine.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So let's go to what we think the worst movie, aside from TMNT, is going to be.
I don't want to. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna say Gambit. I don't want it to be.
Too.
I don't want it to be so badly. I don't want it to be, but I think it's gonna be Gambit.
I'm torn between Deadpool and Gambit, but I think there's going to be too much Deadpool fanboys to push it down.
Yeah, and where did they come from? Where were they like a year ago?
Yeah, exactly,
Like-
right?
Deadpool fanboys have come out of the fucking woodwork.
I want to say something different here.
If we could go back in time and have a pool of how many people knew who Deadpool were.
Well, I think it was still popular, but not on
but
this level.
not
on this level.
No, nowhere close to this level.
No. I'm gonna go with I can't not say Gambit as well.
And
Like I just like
For me, it's either that or I think X-Men Apocalypse. I think those are
want
going to be
say that too.
those are
but
going to be the two
don't
worst.
think-
I actually
There's
think
gonna be enough good scenes in it
I
to
think
make you not hate it the most.
I think Deadpool's going to be good.
Really, you've really changed.
What?
You said that you thought it was gonna be awful in the past.
I think I've seen enough now that I think it looks like it's going to at least do it right.
It's gonna be whatever that means.
Well, I mean, the way you want to see Deadpool in a movie, I think
Yeah,
this is
I know.
going to be that.
I'm
glad it's rated R.
I
That's the
like
only
that.
way it's gonna
yeah,
be. That's
I
the only-
I don't want that to be an excuse
Right.
Sure.
if it's a shitty movie, but then people are like, "Oh no, it's exactly what it's supposed to be." No, it can still be what it's supposed to be in a good movie. So that's my only fear with this. So, but yeah, I gotta go Gambit, and my second, I'm gonna say, I think X-Men's gonna be pretty bad. I think it's gonna be a bad year for the X-Men.
I think it's gonna be a bad year for the X-Men.
Which is only actually a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is actually a good thing. If Gambit sucks, if X-Men sucks, that is a good thing.
Give them back to Marvel.
Give them back to Marvel.
Please.
Give them back to Marvel.
That was stressful.
All right.
Let's move on.
Moving on. So we're gonna go from there
Yep.
to what the public is going to think the best movie is.
So highest IMDb score.
Highest IMDb score at the end of the year. Because we're gonna have to. How long do we give after Doctor Strange? Because Doctor Strange is in November.
We'll give it to December. Like, give it a month. No,
Yeah.
give it a.
Do we?
I was gonna say a month.
Do we take the score after? So after each movie
Oh,
is
give it a
open,
month?
give it a month.
That's
see the
a great
score,
idea.
write it down.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Instead of
that's a good
having
idea.
Deadpool out for an entire year
Yeah.
and it can fluctuate, so
Yeah.
Right.
have
Let's
a
do that.
month for reviews to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay,
A
so-
month to the day. Okay.
Month later, we will check each. We'll do an ongoing. Well, it'll be an ongoing segment on the podcast.
Right. See how our movies are doing.
See how our movies are doing. Yes.
Okay.
So, which movie will have the highest IMDb score?
Civil War.
I'm gonna say Civil War as well.
Really? Going right with Civil War, eh? Guys.
It's already popular. It's like the Avengers movies are already ridiculously popular.
I'm putting my faith in Batman.
Putting your faith in Batman.
Yeah, I think if we're talking critics, I think they're going to, yeah, I think they're going to go with Batman.
No, we're not going critics. We're going IMDb score.
Yeah, it's
What's the IMDb
Public.
score?
the
That's
public.
like people, just random people voting.
What did we just do?
That's what we're doing.
Oh, right.
Not critics.
Anyways, I'm gonna change my vote then, and definitely go Civil War because there's a lot of Marvel fanboys. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
That's actually a
All
good.
these crazy.
Yeah, that's a good
Deadpool
point.
fans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
It's the people that are gonna go see it and don't even understand what's happening, but are just glad there's swearing and blood. Are gonna say 10 out of 10. That was fantastic.
Okay. What were the other ones? You want? Okay, we'll do best movie from the critics.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sorry,
this
that's-
would be
that's
meta.
what
This
We're gonna do
doing.
that one now. Best
so this will
movie
be
from the critics.
Metacritic score,
Like
basically.
I said, I'm going Batman because I think Affleck is all there. Critics love him.
I'm gonna say Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Whoa, good call.
dark horse. I like that.
I like it, and I am gonna say Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
I like the variety we got going on here. It's
Wow.
very nice.
It is very nice. I like. Yes. All right. Now the big one.
Yep.
This is the big one.
Now, are we gonna have some stipulations on this one? Because Doctor Strange is only gonna be out for a month as well.
No.
we're gonna it's gonna like this bet is gonna have to this one's gonna take a while.
Okay.
Everything's gotta
okay.
be at a theater.
Till they're out of the theaters. Yeah.
So out of theater. Okay.
full
But we'll be able to tell pretty early on if Doctor Strange is going to be able to beat whatever's ahead of it.
True.
yeah,
True.
you'll be able to
Good
see
point.
the opening weekend and go, okay, it's not happening or whatever. Top grossing superhero movie of 2016.
If you asked me 2 years ago when they first announced it, I would have said Batman v Superman. It's not even going to be a contest. However, having seen 3 TV spots and 2 trailers and all the shit they've released, this movie looks awful. I don't think it's going to make that. I don't think it's going to make a lot of money. They moved it up. It was originally coming out in May. They moved it up because they didn't want anything to do with Civil War. And the reason why...
Nobody
is-
wants anything to do
Right,
with it.
and the reason why is because Civil War is going to be the #1 superhero movie in 2016.
I agree.
Not even close. It's not. It's like not even going to be close. It's going to beat it by like 200 million.
That's a lot.
Okay, maybe not 200 million, but it's gonna beat it by a lot.
I'm going with my guts. Batman v
You're
Superman.
sticking with it.
You guys are all liars. You
We're
don't
not
know what you're talking
liars.
about.
We're not liars.
This is gonna be a good movie.
I hope it's a good movie, but it looks terrible.
When it all comes together,
They
it's
had
gonna be fine.
it's all in the trailer. You don't need to see the movie. It's all in the trailer. And tell me, why does
No.
Batman have an assault rifle?
Because this is the world that they're in.
That
He's the
Batman.
executioner. Didn't you hear them say that?
Because he's
an
Batman.
executioner now.
Because he's Batman.
He's old. He's fucked. He's haggard.
He doesn't kill people. Batman's not supposed to kill people.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Young Batman's not supposed to kill people. Batman's killed people in the comics.
Okay,
Don't say that that's never happened. It has happened.
Batman does have
numerous
guns.
times.
sure.
Numerous times.
I don't like it.
It doesn't mean that he's gonna be shooting people in the face.
in the face.
I
Could be rubber
don't-
bullets for all we know.
Rubber bullets. I got rubber bullets
shoots
right
rubber
here.
Batman in The Dark Knight, and that's what this is based off of. So
Not wearing hockey pads. Oh, not that Dark Knight.
I just want a cafe scene in this movie.
Oh
so
my
bad.
god.
Post credits, pre credits.
It
Whatever.
would be amazing. It would be amazing.
These two guys gotta be in a coffee shop at some point. They don't need to be in costume. They just need to be in a coffee shop.
It would be amazing.
That would
They
be
have to
fantastic.
be. Oh my god.
That would be awesome. That would make my fucking day. And just have Lex Luthor walk by in the background.
Yeah, something. Yeah, something like that. Oh my goodness.
That would be
So
fucking
good.
hilarious. All right, so we all think TMNT is gonna be shit the fucking bed.
Yeah, I mean, like Bebop and
gonna make a
Rocksteady
lot of
look
money, though.
look kind of cool. And you're right; it is probably going to make a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
Fucking Michael
they're
Bay.
all. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna make a good chunk of change.
Not Gambit.
I don't know.
about Gambit.
I can't believe it's
know.
coming out this year. Like, have they even shot one frame of this movie yet? Because I don't think they have. I don't think they've even shot one frame.
Time to finalize the deal. That's for sure.
Yeah. Because he was, and then he wasn't, and then he was again. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Don't talk bad
Uh-oh.
about Chatham Tatum.
Chan-
Harley. She gets very upset.
Can you say his name for me again?
Chatham?
Chatham.
Channing.
I like to call him Chatham from now on.
Chatham. Hello, Chatham. We like to call him fighting.
Amazing. So what else you got?
Magic Mike.
Hey, that first Magic Mike movie was good.
I would like to know how many of these movies are we going to go see?
All of them. I will see all of them in the theater.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Sorry. With one
All right.
caveat. I will not see.
You will not see that one.
Yeah, I'll be
Lots.
seeing all these in theaters.
Speaking. Oh, I guess we'll speak off air about that.
Are we gonna go opening evening?
Well, I was just gonna ask about Deadpool. But like I said, we can. The listeners don't need to hear us make plans to go see a movie.
It's true. It's true.
Fair enough. Okay. The dog's gonna jump. Yeah.
Almost did a backflip.
Backflip. Yeah.
Is that it for our questions?
Yes, that is it for the questions.
That was stressful.
It is a little stressful. But you know what? It was good. I
It was
enjoyed
good. It was
So,
good.
With that, we will leave you.
Oh God, no.
No,
No,
oh right, sorry. Star
Oh,
Wars.
come on now.
I
So-
forgot about our Star Wars. Good thing you were here to remind me.
So we have 314 days until Rogue One gets released in theaters, and we have 678 days until the release of Star Wars Episode 8. Just in case you're keeping track, which I am for you.
And today they announced the Force Unleashed Lego game.
No, Force Awakens Lego game.
Force Awakened, yeah.
And yes, they did
Like I
release
said, I'm
news of
not
that.
feeling so hot. So I
It
can't-
looks awesome.
It does. It does look.
It's
really
basically the first trailer
fun.
in
But just all
Lego. I love when he turns on the lightsaber and only the sides come on, and then only the top comes on.
It shakes it.
Nice.
Yeah, I will be purchasing that for sure.
And they're doing like levels that are supposed to bridge the gap between the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. So
That's
I don't know what that means exactly, but
Yeah. Well, it's weird that, having a full Lego game on just one movie, so.
yeah. Well, maybe they'll put Rogue One as DLC.
Oh.
Yeah. I did want to say another thing about Star Wars, and I can't remember what it is, so it can't be that important. So I have nothing.
I got nothing, man.
Just the dates.
Just the
They're
dates.
just the countdowns.
Countdowns. All right.
Oh, and I watched the first episode of X-Files. I know we're not really doing TV anymore, but I watched the first episode of X-Files like right before we did this. It was really good.
So good.
I saw a screenshot and like it was just like, whoa, these guys are looking a little rough. Like
I've seen the first two.
Yeah.
So good.
It's pretty good. I was impressed. It's pretty like I like the conspiracy kind of stuff, and it's like pretty spot on. So
yeah, it is pretty good. Not gonna lie. All right. Well, with that, we shall leave you for this week. Have a wonderful weekend and go see some movies. Catch you later. Bye. Damn it, mouse.
Didn't say anything about Twitter.
I want to record an outro, the three of us, at the end of this.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. We can do that.
Because that way, I've got it, and we can just throw it on.
It's a lot easier than you having to say it every single time.
I like it natural, though. You know what? I just remembered what the thing I wanted to say about Star Wars. Gwendolyn Christie confirmed that she'll be back in Episode 8.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm going to go see if this dog has to pee.
Yeah.
And I will be back.
Do you think?
Just remind me next week to mention it. Uh-oh. I can't hear you anymore. I'm not being rude. I can't hear you anymore. Can't hear you. Yep. Oh. Well, it's kind of blurry, but I get it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Big Sid.
Skyway.
Hey, now I can hear things.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, well, so you're just telling me about Sid the Kid?
Sid the Kid's back. 2 power play goals, 1 assist. Welcome to the 2015-16 season.
Okay, good. The echo went away.
He's gonna win the scoring title.
Yeah, my computer decided it wanted to use one microphone instead of all of them.
Oh, well, microphones are overrated. Yep.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. All right.
All right.
Are we ready to discuss The Big Short?
We're already on YouTube, so
Hi, YouTube.
yeah.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Cinematic Inquisition After Credits Edition. We are doing The Big Short this week, and in studio with me is Chris Trache.
Who is secretly liking the Adele song "Hello"?
Oh.
Just wanted to confess that.
Hello.
It's me.
And
It's very catchy.
over in Studio B, we have Chris Taylor.
What is up? I am not enjoying the Adele song. Hello.
It's a pretty catchy song. You gotta admit.
Are you enjoying the Justin Bieber music?
No. No.
Oh.
I don't like stuff that was released after like 1999.
2000 hit, and you said, "Fuck it."
Fuck you, music. I'm out. No, and that's not true because it's more like 2004 is when I checked out.
Okay.
It's about. And then we will go into a few categories and we will figure out if we want to add some as we go.
Spoilers will still be all over
Yes.
the map.
Heavy spoilers, yes.
Yes.
Although-
We didn't change the format that much.
Here's the thing I'll say about this one. If you find that there's if we say something that's a spoiler from this movie, like that you didn't already know, you need to pay more attention to what's going on in the world. Because this movie, like, this is all ripped from headlines. Like, everything in this movie, like, none of this is a surprise. This all actually happened. And
Only
the
like
fact...
6-7 years ago, too.
And the fact that this happened, like, people should be furious about what happened. And they're not.
Which
that was entertaining.
which is mind blowing. Anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, The Big Short revolves around the entire mortgage
Bubble.
debacle and just the fall of the mortgages and the housing market in the United States in 2008.
And almost the entire world's economy.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Very close to being the entire world's economy.
which
And
is
it's
crazy.
Essentially about a few guys that happened to notice that this was going to happen. And
First guy was
Yeah.
Christian Bale playing
Yep.
drums.
playing the drums.
Play-
Now
the
I'm
drum-
gonna
rock
say
out.
this one thing. Christian Bale does not actually know how to play the drums, and they proved it very clearly in the scene when he was playing drums.
Yeah.
He had no idea what he was doing.
He-
They're like,
he
just
broke
hit this, and you could tell he practiced for probably a couple hours, but no, his wrists were too rigid. You gotta bend the wrists.
And it's a lot more crossing than just
Yeah, he was just kind of like
just smashing.
But yeah, you gotta like right. Okay, I get it. I just loved that every scene with him was like super loud, like metal.
Yeah.
I just loved it.
Metallica?
Yeah.
So good.
And he barely left that office.
Oh, yeah. The fact that he had a family and kids when you find, like, when you
Yeah.
kind of see that in the movie, it was just
You're
like,
wait, what?
oh, strange.
How did that happen?
You're in t-shirt and jeans in the
Yeah.
office running a
No
major
shoes.
fund.
Now, did you guys catch at the end that the whiteboard as he was leaving the office, like how much money that fund actually made?
$269 billion.
No, it was
Billion.
2.6 billion.
I didn't see the point.
There was a point. There was a
I
decimal.
focused on the percentage when
There
he
wa-
wrote, like,
there was
it
a
was
decimal.
stocks up 489%.
Yeah, I was waiting for a decimal there, and there was
Yeah,
no
he just
decimal.
kept writing numbers.
Which was crazy.
Yeah.
So that was Christian Bale. And then we also have Steve Carell, who also runs another fund. And he's got a couple guys underneath him, and we follow them around. And
Yep.
Ryan Gosling, who works at the bank.
Ryan Gosling tries to sell them on the idea
Yes.
of
Yep.
And they
making this.
thought that they were getting screwed and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And it turns out that
They
they
do
weren't.
some research and
And
when they
What-
go to that house with the guy with the tattoos.
Yeah.
it's such a sad scene.
Like, he's like, what do you mean? I'm paying my rent. What do you mean he's behind?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Which is nuts.
But he's just like, "Yeah, am I gonna lose my house?" And like,
Yeah.
you should just call your landlord. You know, like,
Yeah,
like what do you
call-
say? Like, then
Well,
the
exactly,
kid
what do
shows
you
up,
say?
and then it's like, oh,
yeah.
And then we meet some brokers down in Florida.
some douchebag brokers.
Some douchebag brokers.
Jeez. Yeah,
My
those,
God.
those guys were douchebags. I didn't like Steve Carell's performance. And isn't he nominated?
No,
Okay, I thought that he was.
it's
But
Christian Bale got the nod for this one.
okay.
I think he was nominated for a Golden Globe. You
Right.
really didn't like his performance, for real?
I didn't like the voice. Every time he talked, it was like
But I think you.
it's because of The Office. It's because that voice just drew me to some like weird character he was doing on The Office. And it's nothing against him. It's just every time he goes and does something that's not Steve Carell,
Yeah,
I just think he's Michael Scott pretending to be, Prison Joe or
that's really too bad because
I-
I really like. A lot
I
of
liked his
that he's done that's not comedic has been excellent.
right, and I liked his character, and I liked I just didn't the voice just fucking
You might want to try to see if you can see an interview with the real one because I'm
Sure.
sure.
No,
he's trying to emulate.
and I'm sure that that's the case. I'm 100% sure that that's the case. And my favorite thing, I know, you know what? No, I'm going to leave it till we get to like the favorite stuff.
Okay. So we get to the brokers and then they find out, basically they find out that there is a huge housing bubble, that there is all this problems, and then the movie just kind of snowballs from there, where everyone has money invested in these stocks, I guess, CODs they call them, failing. CDOs, yeah, that they're going to fail, but they never do, and it just kind of from there.
And
It
just the way that they were like taking part of this one and taking part of this one and putting it into the third one,
Yeah.
and then taking that third one and then building ones off of that. Like they just were
Yeah.
multiplying, and the crazy part's
they're
just
all
sitting
garbage.
right, and he
all
right,
garbage
they're all
stones.
garbage, and then but he's sitting down at dinner with the guy, and he's like with the at the restaurant, and he's talking to the head guy from I think he said Morgan Stanley,
The
right?
synthetic
Right.
CDOs.
Right,
yeah.
and he's like, okay, so on a $50 million bond, like how much money's in it? And he's like, $2 billion.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And
Of
and
money
it's
that
like
will never be paid back.
right,
Never
and
be
it's
paid
just
back.
they're just spinning plates. That's all they were doing. That's
Yep.
all this whole thing was spinning plates until it. Oh man,
I like how they focus at the beginning though about how this was actually a good idea at first.
right.
But because they ran out of mortgages or AAA mortgages, they didn't want the gravy train to stop. So that's where the shit started happening, where they were just doing bullshit loans and saying, "Oh no, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine."
The other thing I like that they did is where they tried to explain it in layman's terms. And so it's like, here's
That was
Margot
great.
Robbie in a bathtub.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and here's Selena Gomez and,
That
some
was
other
great.
dude. And that,
Those are awesome. I like Selena, so I'm gonna say she's gonna win this bet.
right. Well, I'm going to say that lady's going to lose that bet.
And
And
when
need
you
some
put it,
incentive here.
when you put it that way,
And when you put it that way, when you understand it in a layman's sense, like you're like, what the fuck were these guys doing? And how was any of this ever legal?
Yeah, which wasn't so.
it wasn't, but they made it. Legal,
Yeah, they
right?
made it
like they
legal with
made
the-
it legal, which is crazy.
And
Yeah.
and the thing and so okay, so stuff starts. So they take out these what were they called? So when they were shorting these funds, they took out swaps on them, right?
Yeah.
And so everybody who was in on it, so the Steve Carell guys, Christian Bale, those two other dudes who were nobodies, the guys that were with Brad Pitt, whose character was fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, he was funny.
so all of these guys took out their did their swaps against this, and basically the way it worked is they had to pay for every time those funds didn't go down, they had to pay the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
And once the funds went down, that's when they would get paid out. So every time all the numbers are going down that should be lowering these funds, the funds are staying the same. And so they start like freaking out. Like, why is this happening? And they realize that the banks aren't, like they're not going to let this happen.
Yeah, they're not devaluing their own
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Until it finally pops.
Yeah. Where they don't have the choice.
And this is like, and the fact that like that corruption was going on, and the fact that it's still going on.
Yeah.
They just changed the
The
name.
last quote of the movie is that
Well,
the
and
banks are trying to do this again. They've just renamed the CDOs to something else.
Yeah, and
It's crazy.
I think the one of the, and leading into our categories, one of my favorite scene is that scene at the end with Steve Carell
Right, where he's realizing it.
when he's realizing it, and he's there with his, he's on the phone with his
Yeah.
crew. His crew's called him like, we need to sell now,
Yeah.
or else like
We're gonna get
lose
nothing.
it because
Yeah.
everything's going bankrupt. If we don't sell now, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So he finally says yes, and delivers a line that says something like, "The banks are just gonna get."
They knew they were
right.
just going to get bailed out from
They're
the
just gonna
beginning.
get bailed out,
Yeah.
and this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. And I like the next part that it goes, "Well, actually, this happened."
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
goes,
Actually,
no,
everything
no.
went fine, and no one blamed the
And-
poor and the
yeah. And right after that, like, well, who are we kidding? That
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah. And
that scene in particular, the one line I really like, because I was thinking about this like the whole time through the movie, is when Steve Carell says, "If we sell, we're
Exactly.
just as bad as the banks."
Yep.
Yes.
And I love that he has that realization, because that's what I was thinking through the whole movie. Like, these guys aren't saints. These people, like,
No.
they're
Oh, God,
typically
no.
the hero of the story.
No,
they're
no.
just trying to make a dollar.
They're just
as
making,
well.
they're
So,
just making money off it, and
Yeah,
good,
it's
good
very-
for them
very
for doing it.
to tell
but-
it that way.
now, if somebody had taken the money they made and put it towards something,
Something positive, yeah.
right? Like, actually, I don't know, paid for a few people's mortgages.
I
Yeah,
think though, I
with
think
that-
they had said that those
Hopefully.
two guys did do the one of them did, like went on to like try to help people. But I could be wrong. But
I don't know,
it
but,
does
like-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So fucking like, just it opens your head,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Just,
yeah.
he's going, holy shit, things that happen. Anyway, let's move on. Who was your favorite performance by?
Ryan Gosling, hands down. Ryan Gosling was amazing.
Margaret Robbie in the bathtub.
I hope Sapphire isn't listening.
Yeah. I'm really torn on this one because, like, when I was looking at this question, it's everyone is so good.
Yeah, it's,
But I
it's
think-
not easy.
I have to. I think I gotta say Christian Bale, because every time he's on screen, he's just like
Very
so
compelling.
dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to. I think Christian Bale was my
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
going with Christian Bale too, just because, like, he's playing a guy who is clearly not all there,
yeah.
right? And the only thing he's good at is looking at numbers and how they correlate to one another. That is the only thing he's good at.
Mhm.
And to be able to play somebody like that
Yeah, it
Blew
was
me
so
away.
good.
Yeah.
blew me away.
Yeah.
I liked Ryan Gosling. I thought he was. I liked at the beginning he was saying the thing, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about me. You'll meet me later." And
Yeah.
then see, I told you you'd meet me later. And then the scene when Steve Carell asks the questions at the thing, and he gets up and walks out, and he's like, "He actually did this. He
Yeah.
actually asked the questions, the cell phone, everything."
Yeah,
Because there was a couple times
I
where he
liked
did
how
that.
they did that when would just kind of take you out a bit and say this actually happened,
Yeah.
or when those two guys are in the lobby
Yeah.
and they're like, actually we didn't just find the folder just lying here. It
Yeah.
actually was forwarded to us. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah. Like that was really cool.
It was good.
And that's kind of like the comedic spin of Adam McKay. In
Yeah.
that, I think like
No,
I'm
absolutely.
sure he had a hand in that kind of
Yeah,
role.
for sure.
Absolutely.
My favorite scene. Oh boy, another tough one. But I think I really enjoyed Steve Carell having dinner with that
Fantastic scene.
Oh,
the
with that
synthetic guy.
banker?
That
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
is so good when they're like freezing and like his face is just like
Yeah.
it's just like the anger and the confusion and then the other guy's such a dick.
Yeah.
Like, such a huge dick to
Yeah,
him.
he doesn't fucking give a
Um,
shit.
Nope.
I'm out here to make
Yeah.
a bajillion dollars,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I don't care who I hurt.
It was just so intense. I think that was my favorite scene just because of just how obscene it was and absurd. Absurd is probably the word I'm looking for here.
Yeah, absurd
But it
is-
was just so
absurd is a good
absurd that
word.
like this guy's just like, oh yeah, we're stealing money, and
Um,
when he says, well, talking about how society views me, where he's like, let's talk about your worth next to my worth, like,
right.
Oh,
My
What a-
favorite scene was when Steve Carell tells the one guy who's doing the buys. He's like, okay, call Ryan Gosling and tell him we're gonna do the deal. And so he's on the phone with Ryan Gosling, and he's like, we're gonna do the deal. I just want you to tell me how you're fucking us.
yeah.
And he's like, I'm not fucking you. And he's like, I just want you to tell me how you're fucking. And Ryan Gosling's like, well, you're gonna get the sprinkles and the this and then that. He's like, he's like, you're gonna get the banana and the blah blah blah. He's like,
yeah.
You're getting the sundae.
I'm getting the sprinkles right
Yeah.
now, and I'll get the cherry, but you're gonna have the whole fucking sundae.
just
That
wait,
scene was
like, he's like-
fantastic.
All right, I believe that.
Right. And then he hangs up the phone and he's like, whoa! And he high fives the girls on the treadmill. That was my
I
favorite.
give myself a like a 1A 1B.
Okay.
Because going a little more serious, the scene where he goes sees his wife at work,
Yeah.
and then you finally find out why Steve Carell's so fucked up and is that his brother killed
Right.
himself.
Yeah.
Right.
That scene was intense.
Because of the bank.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when he's like crying and he's like he asked me for help and I offered him money.
Yeah.
Like, he's just so disgusted with himself, and like that was a tough scene to watch for me. Like, it was
Yeah, that
very,
was-
very tough.
Yeah, I'm still going with that scene at the end with
Yeah.
with Steve and
It's
his
really
friend.
good.
That was
It
was
is really good.
fantastic. So least favorite performance.
Like I said earlier, I didn't hate it, but it's just Steve Carell's performance just took me, like the voice just took me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, and but it's so minute. Like he was still very good, but it was so like that would be the thing that I would say. Everybody else, like everybody's fantastic in this. I think.
Everybody is pretty fantastic in this. I was not a huge fan of the two young guys.
Okay.
Mostly the one with the glasses. He
I
kind
can
of
see
bugged
that.
me a little.
Yeah, I can see that. But he's
That's,
supposed to be like a nerdy, like.
Yeah, and I mean, again probably like he's a not really very well known actor. I don't even remember his name right now.
Right.
That's how bad it is.
Oh,
But
when they go to see the guy at the Wall Street Journal,
yeah,
and
that
and
was-
he's like,
that was
"You
weird.
fuck you, you're an asshole in college," and I can get.
it
behind
was.
that.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that was my least favorite scene. But
I don't really have a least favorite. Like, I adored this movie.
yeah.
I'm going with the guy that Steve Carell has dinner with because he's such a fucking asshole. So, like, I
that's a
hate-
good performance.
I know, but like I'm giving it like a twist. That
Gotcha.
it's such a good performance that I hated him. I just wanted him out of the movie
Okay.
because he was making me so mad.
Yeah.
But I didn't really hate anyone in this. Like, I thought everyone did a great job.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the guy who can't hate on anyone.
It's a love fest over there.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I can't really.
Yeah.
Too
And
many.
this next one, least favorite scene. I honestly, I don't know if I had one.
Yeah, I see. I have the same problem with least favorite scene because
It was.
like,
The
I don't
movie
know, the
was
credits.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
It
movie
over?
was so
I don't
good.
know. Like,
the pace of the movie was so good that it didn't none of it felt.
And it helped that there were 3 stories to follow,
to
right?
bounce back.
That helped so much to just go bounce back and forth, having all that, and having all of their stories intertwine at that conference.
Right.
Yeah, that was really
Right?
good.
Like that was fucking cool. Like
Yeah.
just having, they just cross paths and the camera would just go.
Yeah.
So
when
cool.
they're leaving the conference with Brad Pitt and
Yeah.
they're dancing, he's like, "What the hell's wrong with you guys?"
Oh
He's
my
like,
god, that was
realize that if we win this, thousands of people are gonna lose their homes and lose this and lose that.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
this
did
is
you
not
know-
something to dance about?
And did you know that when unemployment drops 1%, 40,000 people die? That statistic is disgusting.
That's scary. That is a
like,
scary number.
that is awful.
Yeah. And he's like, you just bet against the economy, like, don't fucking dance.
Yeah,
Just don't
dance.
fucking dance.
All right. Are there any categories that we should throw into our mix?
I think this is good. I like this so far.
It's a good start.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's a good start.
if we come up with any, we'll throw them into the
Yeah.
mix. If you as listeners come up with any, please let us know. Send us a quick emails. To the-
Emails. Podcast.
You can go
At-
to cinematicinquisition.com/contact. Fill out the form and we'll get the email.
Bam.
Ooh, I have an idea for just right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Since we're doing the Oscar movies,
Yes.
maybe we should rank it to where
Well-
we've seen so far.
I haven't seen enough, though.
Yeah, but
Well-
I mean, I've only seen like 3 as well. So
So well,
okay,
we're
hold on.
we're gonna do this.
it's an idea.
We're gonna rate this out of 5,
Okay.
and we're gonna you are allowed to do halves if you need to.
Any quarter? Can we do quarters?
No quarters.
All right.
Just halves. Wholes or halves. No quarters. No 3/4. None of that shit. No 0.25s. Just 0.5s. How would you rate this movie out of 5?
4.
Same. Sorry, go ahead.
4.
I'm gonna say 4.5.
I was gonna say 4.5
Yeah.
as well.
I want to reserve the 5 for like epic proportions, but I really loved this movie, so it was close. It was really
No,
close.
this was a fantastic movie for sure. No complaints at all. I would watch this again
a million times.
because it is so good.
It's just if we just talk about not really the script and all that, just the way it's shot.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah, absolutely.
incredible. Like the freeze frames, the moving to here and here, like you said about the conference, how like it just moves around from character to character. And,
Right.
Because I like from the preview, I assumed all these guys were working together.
Buddies. Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
Right.
I thought the same thing.
wasn't the case at all.
Yeah. And that's why I was confused. Like, how did they get so many big name actors to do this movie
Yeah.
and
To
all
have the
like,
time. Yeah.
and have them all together in the same spot? Like,
yeah.
But they didn't have to do
No.
that, right?
Nope.
They only had to do that for like the conference scene,
Yep.
and that was it.
And even
That was
then
the
you
only
can
time
cheat
they were all
those.
met
Vale
together.
wasn't even at the conference.
and
No.
and you can cheat that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was, I mean, I think Christian Bale, if you add up the time,
I don't think he was outside of that office except for when he went to those meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, and when he was playing drums. That's it.
yeah, but what, maybe 15 to 20 minutes he was in this movie?
Yeah.
Like, he
But,
was
like-
not in it much, but every time he was just
It was
like
fantastic.
such a force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But he's
Go
no Ryan
to-
Gosling.
What's that?
He's no Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling, you know.
he's
Are you talking looks?
he the man.
I'm just saying.
So going to the Oscar noms,
Yeah.
I believe that we've all seen at least 3 of them now,
Yeah, Mad Max, Big
yep.
Short.
and The Martian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I propose you this, since I believe it came out today on those DVD things,
Oh, the discs that's
the
been.
discs,
The discs.
the videos. Bridge of Spies
All right.
is going to be our next one.
This is going to be a tough one.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. How's it going to be tough?
I don't know. I just have no interest in this movie. I feel like I'll have more of a drive to see Brooklyn.
Well,
I've heard Brooklyn is very good.
Oh yeah, I just.
we have 5 movies left of the.
How many more weeks do we have?
Not 5.
Don't have that many.
Yeah, we might have
No.
to double up or something.
We should do. We really need to do The Revenant. So I
I
think-
think we will do The Revenant next,
Okay.
and then Spotlight because I really want to see Spotlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there's a few theaters in Burlington still playing Spotlight, so I might jump ahead on that one and see that one.
It's fine as
fairly
long as you
soon.
watch it before we review it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's all that counts.
all that matters right there. All right. So if you have anything you would like to throw onto this, shoot us an email, podcast@cinematicinquisition.com. If you want to do it the hard way, if you want to do it the easy way, you can go to cinematicinquisition.com/contact, fill out the form. It'll send us an email. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/cinematicinquisition. Or on Twitter, Cine Inquisition, because Cinematic Inquisition is too fucking long.
Cine.
So it's CINE Inquisition.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're on the Google Pluses too. If you're on the Google Pluses,
Right.
but if you're on the Google Plus, let us know that you're
Yeah.
actually on the Google Plus,
Yeah.
because I don't know that many people that actually use it. I'm on it. I don't use it.
Yeah, same here. I'm also on it, but
Yeah.
I think you have to be on it, don't you?
You have to be on it because you have a Gmail.
Right.
right.
It,
Yeah.
Like it automatically gives you a page.
It's like, I didn't really want this. And they're like, shut up, take it.
Shut up, you're having it.
All right.
With that, that is all for this week. We will be back next week with The Bridge of Spies.